Welcome. Right, I have a selection gone out on the Cold Bear Sports Patreon service for the Thyestes chase in Gowran Park. I really like Gabby's cross. Interesting runner. I think he's ran really well the last couple of times. He didn't jump 100% spot on, but I'm willing to just draw a line through the Curry National. I don't think it suited him. A lot went wrong for him, but he still showed lots of promise. Now, there's lots of horses we can touch on in this race, but I have a fancy for this horse. So look, although they all deserve a mention, I'm just going to stick with my own. I can't see him being out of the first 3 or 4 with barring any accidents. I just think his run in Leopardstown was really nice. He just got jockey panicked a little bit, rushed him kind of from 3 out to 2 out and around the bend, and then ended up coming wide into the straight. If he had just took his time a minute, got over the second last, I believe this horse possibly could have went very close to winning the Paddy Power at Leopardstown. I just think he jumped a little bit indifferent at times, but he has form right-handed, which is important going to Thyestes, where he beat Bustleton in Galway. And I do think we haven't seen the best of him yet. Now, is he the best jumper in the race? No. But he's not the worst jumper either. Sometimes he just runs in under them a little bit. Let's hope for a big display tomorrow. 2.5 points each way, tipped up at 12 to 1. I know some of the lads text they got 14 to 1 in some of the British markets. But try and get the best price you can. Always shop around. Don't be lazy. Bet with different firms. Don't just take the first prices available. Also in these races, there's always extra places. Check out the bookies paying the most places as well. But I make them a really strong bet tomorrow. 2.5 points each way, tipped up at 12 to 1 on the Cold Bear Sports Patreon service. I think it's 255 or 250, something around that time. The Goffs Thyestes chase in Gowran Park tomorrow. The very best of luck. Lovely to get a winner today. 4 points win on our first runner. So in profit for the day, regardless of how our last runner does. We tipped him up at 9 to 4. I thought he was the best horse in the race. I thought he was too good for the grade. Thought he represented the value and goes off 6 to 4. Wins in the good style. Wins in the style of a decent progressive type. Top jockey Oisin Orr as always. Tricky race, no hassle, got it done for us. And then we also had Bolts Over Bill finish second. Now, just unlucky with him, we bump into a horse who had won over 3 mile the last day. And when he could travel so easy, I kind of knew halfway, we're in trouble here, that a horse that stays as well as the eventual winner could travel with us. I thought we might be able to get into a better rhythm on the front end. We got into a good rhythm, but we never took the steer out of his, so I knew we would be in trouble late, but still finished second, ran a really good race, and I have one selection to come tonight. Definitely an interesting runner, but he's on the drift. Don't mind the drift. I've backed him as accordingly. 3 points win. He's gone out to 7 to 1. I've got 7 to 1. He even went to 15 to 2. He's a progressive horse. We haven't seen the best of him. Yes, it's a new track. It's a tricky race. But this isn't a bad horse. If he shows it again tonight, I don't know. But at odds of 7 to 1, 15 to 2, absolutely make him a bet. Richard Fatty's travelling down the whole way. So let's hope we can finish the day with a massive profit. But like I said, lovely to land the 4 points win at 9 to 4. Getting the value as well. Good off at 6 to 4. Keep following Cold Bear Sports, your #1 tipping service on the planet.